Disney cruise, best night ever? Now, how would the best night ever on the Disney Fantasy several weeks ago start out like this? Staying on board while your wife Nancy is off having fun on Disney's new private beach named Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. Let me explain. I had been fighting a cold for the first few days of our 5 night cruise on the Disney Fantasy, so I decided to do the right thing and stay on board. Nancy left early to explore and discover the newest Disney Cruise Line private beach in Eleuthera, the Bahamas. Early afternoon, I was feeling better after my long nap, so I went up top and had this view of the long walk to Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. I noticed that a Princess Cruise Line ship was right next door. It did not have its own pier at which to dock, so for its private beach, it had to use these tender boats as you see here. Interesting. So, up on deck 11, I went to the over 18 years of age area on the Disney Fantasy, shown here called the Cove. It was almost completely empty because everyone else was at the beach. This adults only area is so different from that of the Disney Wish. It is wonderful. Lots of cushioned lounge chairs, as you see here. It has a great bar that you also see here. Lots of shade areas. Lots of seating areas looking out towards the ocean. A separate pool and whirlpool tub spa. I never realized how wonderful it was. And it took me feeling under the weather to find out. But being able to relax outside in an adults only area for a few hours was just the start of my best night ever on a Disney cruise. I did not go into the hot tub, but it looked really inviting. Perhaps next time. Once I was finished with the Cove area, I then went to Cabanas, found a table by myself, and had a fantastic meal of braised short ribs you see here. Disney does have the best food in its buffet area that we have ever had on either of the two other cruise lines that we have experienced. But wait, there's much more. When we were on the Disney Wish, it had the free soft serve ice cream that Disney Cruise Lines is famous for, but only chocolate, vanilla, and sometimes banana flavors. Look what I discovered here on the Disney Fantasy. Look at all the flavors. Mint ice cream is my favorite. It was really good. I then went back to our cabin on deck 8. And on the stairs between the decks, I came across this beautiful painting. Disney cruise ships have so many different Disney art pieces, artifacts, paintings that only adults and seniors can truly enjoy. Oh, what's next on my best night ever on a Disney cruise ship? When Nancy returned, we decided to open the non-alcoholic cider you see here that we had pre-ordered. It was a tad pricey, but I'm telling you, it was excellent. We had one glass each, and I can also tell you it was just as good the next day when we had another glass each. Next, as it was prior at night, always fun. Even for us older adults and seniors, Nancy and I changed into our pirate-type shirts and headed to get some fun pictures taken on deck 3, some of which you see here. This is where the major unexpected started to happen to make this my best night ever on a Disney cruise ship. First, we came across Goofy fending off Captain Hook by making crocodile sounds with his hands and arms. That was really funny. Then we noticed a crowd gathering up on the viewing area of deck 4. Why? It had just been raining a little and Disney decided to bring inside the first of their two Pirate Night shows. Since we had just finished our last picture taking, we were right in one of the best spots to witness the show. Here are a few pictures. It was wonderful for these two Disney-loving seniors. So many Disney characters up close, much closer than we could ever have seen if the show was up on Deck 11. Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Minnie and Goofy, and Mickey all dressed up in their pirate costumes. We even snagged a rare picture with Minnie, all three of us in our Pirate Night outfits. Next, we had dinner in the Royal Court restaurant. This restaurant on the Disney Fantasy has many different paintings and mosaics of scenes from Disney movies. We were assigned a table with two other senior couples throughout our cruise. No children at our table. It was great. Each night we ate in our dining rotation restaurant. Once we had finished, it had stopped raining, so Nancy and I went up to the top of Deck 11 to watch the second Pirate Night show, which is different from the first, and especially to see the fireworks. By the time we had finished dinner, the show had already started, so we thought we would try and get the best position possible to watch the fireworks. But where to go? Somehow, the cruise director, Ashley, overheard Nancy and I talking and advised us where to go for the best view. It was up here on Deck 11, and yes, it was as if the fireworks were straight out from the ship right across from us. The view was spectacular. Thank you so much, Cruise Director Ashley, for helping to make this our best night ever on a Disney cruise. We then returned to our cabin and found this really cute towel animal waiting for us. As we leave you with more from the Disney Cruise Line Fireworks at Sea aboard the Disney Fantasy, let us know in the comments about your best night ever on a Disney cruise. And would you like to see what a veranda cabin aboard the Disney Fantasy looks like? Would you like to see how it meets the needs of seniors? Here is a link to our recent Seniors Checklist Room Tour video. So after you click the like button for this video, my best night ever on a Disney cruise ship, go ahead and click onto the Veranda Cabin Tour for seniors right now. Or this additional video from our Disney Travel channel for older adults and seniors. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.